Hey y'all, welcome back to Come Sit With Me. I'm Dariah. First and foremost, guys, I want to say happy belated Valentine's Day. I hope you was shown so much love, and I also hope that you were given a lot of love too. So, as I stated in the last episode, that this podcast will be series based. And the first series is The Unspoken. We will be talking about love and longing today. Let's get into it. So I want to ask y'all, when you say the word love, what does that actually mean to you? Think about it. For me, love's supposed to be patient. Love's supposed to be kind. Love's supposed to be peaceful. Love should also be happy. That's what love means to me. Love should not hurt. Love should not be painful. Love should not be fake. It should be real. You should be able to feel it. You should be able to feel it exude from your pores. That's what love means to me. So I just want to get into some things that I kind of noticed over the weekend, right? So we all know sometimes Valentine's Day is really controversial. You have some people who absolutely love it, and you have some people who they don't really care about it. They be salty, or they just feel like, I'm not gonna, participate into Valentine's Day. And I get it wholeheartedly. However, I promise y'all, I'm not gonna be bashing Valentine's Day today, okay? I'm all about love, all right? Even though I'm that single girl, I love love, and I still believe in love. So back to what I was saying, like I've seen on social media, different things. And from my perspective, I think that when it comes around Valentine's Day, you have a lot of people who compare and contrast their relationships based off what they see on social media. Stop doing it. Hear me out. Stop doing it. And I say that because I once was in a relationship that we posted each other all the time. Like we posted everything we did. We showed love to each other on social media. And I would have people saying like, oh, y'all just the perfect couple. Like y'all so cute together. Whoop-de-doo, right? However, nobody knew what was going on either 5 minutes before that was taken or 5 minutes after that was taken, okay? It wasn't all glitz and glamour and gold, okay? So you have to stop doing it. Just because you may see that these particular individuals may be showing, so much love to each other on social media. They may get so many likes and all of these things. And it make you look at your partner like, what you doing? Like, why you ain't loving me like that? Don't do that. Take your love for what it is. However, if they're not loving you the way you want to be loved and not what you see on social media, but how you truly feel like you're supposed to be loved, I ain't telling you to stay, sis. You got to go. And guys, if she ain't loving you the way that you want to be loved and you have expressed your love language, don't stick into something that's no longer comfortable for you no more. You got to go. You can find you somebody else. It's never too late to find your genuine love, right? So that leads me back to my main point. Let's get into longing. Me personally, I do long for a very healthy relationship. I long to have love. I don't feel like romance has died. However, I do have one small problem. I told y'all I'm gonna be real. This podcast is very real, very blunt, and take it how it is, okay? One of my issues is being able to show affection. And the reason why I have those issues, and maybe some of you single moms may understand this, but because I play two roles in my household, I find myself being a nurturer, and then I also find myself being the disciplinary, right? So I'm kind of in that in-between stage, and I haven't been in a relationship in a while, so I have to get back into my groove of being able to show someone affection, being able to love that person the way that they want to be loved. And I'm not ashamed to say it. Sometimes we have to take accountability for the things that we know that we do that doesn't sit right with somebody else, right? And that's one of mine. And I'm working on it. Just so that I can be the person that someone does want me to be without losing who I am. And for us single ladies, I know yesterday probably was a little tough. I'm sure it was. However, don't get discouraged, sis. Don't get discouraged. Your man is coming. Or your significant partner, they're coming. You don't count yourself out. You're still deserving. You're worthy. And don't ever forget that. But until that time, since we're going to love on ourselves, we're going to take in the most self-care that we could do. Like, love on you. Because how can you allow someone else to love you, or you can love someone else when you don't love yourself? And that takes me into something, y'all. Let me tell y'all what happened this weekend, right? As I stated, what I do know is that love should not hurt, right? Tell y'all what happened this weekend. So if you know me, you know I don't play about a whole lot of things. And domestic violence is definitely one of them. For those of you who know, I used to work for a domestic violence shelter. And so I'm a really big advocate when it comes to DV, you know. And I've also been a victim of that. Not ashamed to say it. Like, that was a part of my past. That was some trauma that I had to work through. And I'm okay now. I've dealt with my triggers. I've dealt with my trauma. And I'm okay now. However, it never stops me being an advocate for it. So this weekend, y'all, matter of fact, it was Friday. I needed something out of the store. So I was in a parking lot at like 8:20, right? So I'm just wasting time. I'm on the phone with my mom. And I'm just talking to her, minding my own business. And I see this guy walk across the parking lot. And I could tell he was like really angry. I could tell he was upset the way he was walking. I could hear him kind of like talking to himself. I could tell he was upset, right? So he's walking towards this vehicle, and as he's getting closer to the vehicle, I noticed him like tucking in his chain. So I'm like telling my mama, like, girl, I think this man, he finna do something to somebody because I'm paying attention to it. So he walks over to the vehicle, and I notice that it's a female in the vehicle. She's driving. So he goes and open up the driver's door and then just start like hitting her, like just start hitting her, and she's trying to block him from hitting her. I'm instantly upset at this point. Like, my blood is boiling, y'all, because I'm like, oh, I can't get involved, but I want to get involved. I want to help her. What am I supposed to do? So I'm like telling my mom, like, do I need to call the police? Like, what do I need to do? Because this girl is getting hit. So he eventually move away from the driver's seat, and he goes and he sits in the passenger seat. And I could tell because I'm like looking at him, y'all, because I want to make sure like she's okay. So I'm looking at him. He's in the passenger seat, and I guess he starts smoking like a cigarette or something. And I think he finally got wind that I was paying attention to what was going on. And me and the female kind of like locked eyes in a way where I'm like, girl, I see you, you know, like, scream for help if you need me, right? So then he goes like grabbing her face, trying to kiss on her, and like basically trying to make up for what he just did. So y'all, me and the girl had locked eyes, and I'm kind of looking at her like, you know, girl, I got you. Like, if you need me, scream for help, you know. But I say all this to say it goes back into love should not hurt. And what I noticed from that situation was that there was a pattern. There was a pattern where the guy, you know, he physically abused her and then turn around and want to shower her with kisses and hugs to really kind of take away from what he just did to cause her pain. And coming from someone who has been in that situation, it's not easy, y'all. And I know a lot of people would be like, oh, why won't they just get out of the situation? Why won't they just get out of it? It's not that easy, especially when the trauma has been embedded in your mind, where in a way you twist the abuse and just deem it as love, a difficult type of love. But it's not. And that's never okay. So I say this, if any of you are experiencing any type of physical, emotional, financial abuse, leave that situation. Leave that situation. That's not love. And you deserve so much better. So much better. And the person for you, they're out there. Someone who's going to treat you with genuine love and not hurt you. And guys, like, I'm a sucker for love. Like, I really am. And I raised my son to know that he's supposed to shower a woman with love. Be kind. Be patient. It really showed that you're a genuine person. At 7 years old, child, he already know what to do. He'll tell me, mommy, so and so like me. I want to get her this. I want to get her a gift, just to show that his appreciation, to show like I love you, I care for you too. And that's what I like to show him. And I say all this to the girls that are single and the guys that are single right now. Be patient. Be patient. Your story is not done. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. I done had my share of trying to rush a situation because I'm thinking in my head, oh, God don't answer my prayers. God ain't answer them prayers. He ain't did that. He did that. I did that. I was trying to create my own path. And that own path always gonna end up in destruction or chaos. So sit still. Don't be bitter about Valentine's Day. Don't be bitter about other people being in love. Don't be salty because you're not in that situation just yet. Love on you, sis. Love on you, guys. You are the special person that can love you like no other. Once you do that, it makes it easier for someone else to love you. And I'm really speaking to the choir right now, y'all, because I'm still trying to work on those things. And I understand that I'm not all the way there yet to be able to open up those doors of really just being in that healthy relationship, that healthy environment, but in due time. And I saw something that was like, God send someone in your life, not when you got it all the way together. Not when you got it all the way together. Sometimes you might still be in that process. And that's what I was really thinking for myself. Like, oh, I really feel like God just answered my prayers. And even though I know I'm not 100% ready yet, but oh, Lord, what am I supposed to do to get ready? And then I try to like rush into it. But that's not how that's supposed to go. Love is patient. Love takes time. And right now, I'm in the season of just loving myself. And I love you guys. And I hope if you got any type of peace or love from this conversation, I'm so glad you came to sit with me. And come back. Come back, girls. Come back, guys. We getting into it. Y'all have a good night.